What's good, A-fam? So today I'm on the way to my local mall to get the pickup from Finish Line for my 2 reserved pairs. I'm driving there right now, going to pick up a men's pair and a GS. I was here this morning, but because we had such bad snowstorms here in the Pacific Northwest over the last 3 days, the deliveries were late. So when we got there this morning, as I was pulling into the mall, I got an email from Finish Line Corporate saying that pairs were not going to be available today and we would have to come back and grab them at a later time. I called up to the store just about 30 minutes ago, and I'm on my way now to pick up these pairs. These Patent Breds have been insanely tough. I spent all morning grinding, trying to grab pairs. I was fortunate enough to hit a GS pair on Sneakers app, but as you know, Sneakers app was bugging out for the first 5 minutes. As I was going through the app, though, I noticed men's pairs were really low stock. It seems that Nike just hasn't got all the shipping in yet, so should be interesting to see if they're going to restock these, how these restocks are going to work. Without a doubt, we obviously are expecting Foot Locker, Foot Action, Champs, East Bay, Kids Foot Locker. We should see a big restock for men's pairs at least on all of those. And then leftover pairs will obviously most likely go back on the apps like they have been. If you haven't been, I know personally I've been using the ship to me option, and I've had a really good little run on that. I was fortunate enough to hit another GS pair on the ship to me option. But yeah, so if you don't get those entries in on that, you're missing out on really good opportunities. I just want to make sure you guys know to do that. So here I am. I'm pulling into the mall right now. I'm going to go in the store, pick up, and I will resume the vlog in 1 second, fam. So here we are back at the pickup spot out here in this rugged weather for this area. We ain't got nothing but a bunch of snow out here. On foot today. You already know what it is, those little Atmos joints. Here at the mall though, I'm gonna head into the store, grab these pairs, men's and GS here. So these Finish Line dubs are so sick. I know a lot of people have been experiencing the same thing as me. If you got the points, man, Finish Line has been doing the A-list status people right. This tier shit is so dope compared to what that used to be. So here we are, I'll be right back. All right, A-family, so I just left Finish Line at the mall. I'm on my way back to my crib. Secured the bag, man. These snowstorms really had me worried about pair pickup and stuff, but we got about 4 inches of snow last night, and in this area, there's just no infrastructure for this kind of mess, so it creates quite a bit of a headache. Most people from here have never driven in the snow, but someone who was born in the Midwest, I'm very much so used to this weather, and I am totally comfortable in it. So I was here at the mall when no one else was this morning, and it did not look good. There was nobody here at the time of opening, and I was thinking to myself that this day was not gonna go well. But fortunately, we were able to secure the pairs today. As I got to the store this morning, like I said, the manager of the district manager from Finish Line had sent everybody who hit on their email. He sent everybody who hit email this morning, and it said that the pairs were not going to be available, that because of shipping delays, that no one would be able to pick up their pairs today. And of course, right away, with all this messy stuff going on in the community, it immediately made me think that some backdoor crap was going on, and had my heart racing like we're about to lose these pairs. And of course, because this is my personal pair, I was a little little bummed about it, but fortunately things, the sky opened up and the sun started shining, and here we are with the pairs in hand. Secured my wife's pair as well, got her personal and mine all in one stop, so great day. The tough thing about it is here in the Pacific Northwest, we usually only have maybe 10 stores max for the entire, probably about 5 million people in this area. So it makes it really, really difficult to touch pairs locally. You really have to put in the work. There's some people in this area who can always secure massive pairs. Sometimes it includes a little, insider info, but no one can be mad at that. You got to put in the groundwork and make things happen. So again, today was a blessed day. I'm really grateful for the personal pairs, and I know with this release going the way it has so far, there will be more. So I'm hoping to get my double up pair and maybe help a couple friends secure their personals at the same time, but that just remains to be seen. So yeah, what a great day. Looking forward to the restock of when that comes. I'm almost certain Nike will do a reserve for it eventually. The Jordan reserves usually happen 3 to 4 months, and they'll restock 5-6 different colorways of Jordans from the past few months, and we haven't had one of those in a while. So if one was to come, I'd imagine that it wouldn't have this particular shoe right away, especially if it were within the next month. Usually they'll wait 3 to 4 months to restock a pair on sneakers, but of course you never know. I have a feeling that this pair alone was supposed to be originally lower stock, but as I've heard rumors, it sounds like Nike decided they were going to up the stock numbers, and may have been one of the reasons we saw this massive pushback of 2 to 3 months almost, with the original sneaker release date of like October, the beginning of October. It seems that Nike may have had real big issues once again getting the product into stores. So yeah, just something to think about. Definitely this game is more and more groundwork as the days go by. Every release we are having to put in more and more work to secure the shoes. I mean, one of the biggest things right now, and the safest ways to secure personal pairs is through Finish Line. Get those 5,000 points, get that A-list, and start getting the exclusive offers that they send out to members. I mean, I seriously think this is one of the most convenient ways to touch pairs in, recent history. Finish Line for a while had a terrible reputation of being one of the most difficult stores to touch at, and here we are now, and it seems like from word of mouth and everything of what I've discussed with people over the last few days, it seems like Finish Line is the way to go right now. Foot Locker is still so messy. It's really, really irritating that they cannot figure their shit out, whether it's app reservations or whatever. Foot Locker has really fallen off as far as making it accessible for the sneakerhead to touch. I really wonder if they're going to do anything about it here in the near future, as stuff has been tough with them. This new procedure they have, it's created quite the headache. I know yesterday people were having troubles not being able to see QR codes on their reservations, and how messy is that? I mean, you're trying to, be as secure as possible, plan your release day out. Most people, are going to a couple locations to pick up their pairs, and when the QR codes aren't popping up and all this messy stuff, Foot Locker really has some cleaning up to do. I'm just wondering when, where, how. I'd really wish Foot Locker would go back to their old release method. That old release that old release method that they had of you had to go in store and check in, and they would do check-in codes. So you would go in store, and your Bluetooth would connect to the store, and you would get a 4-digit PIN, and you would enter it, and that would be your head start. And then if you spent X amount of money, you would get 3 minutes head start for that. So how they did it back then was you would get minute head starts, and it would be up to like 10 minutes is the max amount of head start you could get. So it really made sneaker releases accessible to everybody. If you spent with the store, it was really convenient for anyone to be successful and hit pairs. So I'd really like to see Foot Locker go back to that. I know in the past, a lot of people love that. People were able to really get personals and then double ups. And it seems Nike wants us to have double ups. They're asking about it on the sneakers app. So let us secure the double ups. Foot Locker, please stop playing games. I think I'm not the only one who's tired of the FLX app. I think that everybody's sick of it. So hopefully we see that in the near future, and a couple of changes will come in that way. But yeah, anyways, these Patent Breds are banging like a biscuit. These are one of my favorite shoes I've seen in a long time. I'm a huge Jordan 1 fan, so I look forward to towing these. Like I said, next is securing that second pair. So really want to thank you guys for tuning into my first video. Really had a good time talking to you guys, filming this. Really love I've always wanted to do this and get involved in this space, and for more than anything than to help other people. That's really where I'm at, really the vibe I'm on. And I look forward to many, many more videos like this to come. So thank you, A-Fam. I look forward to seeing y'all soon, and I appreciate y'all's support. Banging.